In 1929, thousands of women in southeastern Nigeria rose up, not with guns, but with their voices, songs, and sheer defiance, shaking the very foundations of British rule. It began when the British tried to extend their colonial tax system. For generations, Igbo women had a say in markets, farming, and community life. But now, rumors spread that women themselves would be taxed directly, on top of their families' burdens. When a British-appointed chief insulted a widow during a census, women snapped. They gathered by the hundreds, armed with nothing but their songs, palm fronds, and courage. This was the birth of the famous ABBA women's riot. From village to village, the movement spread. Over 25,000 women, Igbo, Ibibio, and Doni, marched to courthouses, markets, and colonial offices. They danced, sang mocking songs, and demanded justice. The protests weren't random chaos. They followed deep traditions where women collectively shamed corrupt leaders. But the colonial authorities didn't see women defending their rights. They saw a threat. Soldiers opened fire on unarmed protesters. At least 50 women were killed, hundreds wounded. The women's blood was spilled on their own soil for daring to resist. Yet the revolt forced the British to back down. The hated tax plan was scrapped. Chiefs learned women could not be ignored. And the world saw that African women were not silent subjects, but powerful agents of resistance. The 1929 ABBA women's riot wasn't just about tax. It was about dignity, equality, and the right to be heard. It inspired generations of women in Nigeria and beyond to stand tall against oppression. The women of 1929 stood unarmed before an empire and made history. Follow AfriEye for more stories of African resistance and resilience.